This is everything we need for the chicken or turkey tetrazzini.
For the pasta, it only calls for 8 ounces.
You got to cook the sketty. I've melted our quart of frozen stock. Melting 2 tablespoons of butter there. As soon as that gets good and melted, we're going to be frying up the veggies. Well, at least the onions and the celery, mushrooms, and green peppers.
How much?
8 ounces of sliced mushrooms. Heaping, it says half cup of onion, chopped onion. About the same for the green onion or green pepper, and about a 1/3 cup celery.
Pepper. Some salt.
Cook this and shake the flour on it. Cook the flour. Remember to shake this time. Probably for 5 to 7 minutes.
Until tender. Probably 5 to 7 minutes. Half a cup. We're sifting the half a cup of flour. 7 clumps. I like it to get like a slightly gold brown, nutty smell. Just by the time you incorporate it and mix it, is it out there?
Well, yeah, let it go for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Cook that flour taste out there.
Half a cup of white cooking wine. This is white wine. We get it from Aldi's. It's about the same. We get a big bottle. It's about the same price that they sell for the cooking wine.
Well, that sucked up in a hurry, didn't it?
Yeah, tiny big mush.
Alright, says cook until all the wine is absorbed. I would say that's pretty much right about now.
A whole quart.
It does say that, right? Recipe, in the broth. Yeah.
Doing an adaptation of a recipe that we gotten offline years ago. Fills it up pretty good. How much carrot?
About 3/4 of a cup of mashed stick carrot.
Was that about, what, 2 or 3 carrots?
Yeah, 2, 3. It depends on the size of the carrot, I guess.
When they're matchstick, they don't have to be sauteed with them. They cook down pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because this also gets baked. And bring to a boil, and then reduce heat and simmer for how long?
5 minutes.
About 5 minutes.
It gets pretty thick.
It's boiling now. We're going to turn it down and simmer for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes, it looks like it's thickening up.
About half of the Parmesan.
We need a cup of Parmesan for this recipe, but we only add about a half a cup here. We've turned the heat off.
So about a half a cup of we're using sour cream this time. And you can use cream cheese, you can use heavy cream.
It's a half cup for any of them.
Yeah. They all have a little bit different flavor, but they're all pretty darn good in this recipe. I've tried them because I use pretty much whatever I've got on hand. It actually calls for Neufchâtel cheese, which is kind of like
low
a
fat, isn't it?
beef chateau. I don't know.
I think it's low fat.
It's just kind of like a fancy cream cheese. I don't know. Mixing bowl.
Let's use
Teas.
yes. So you have to be too careful. We decided we want a bigger bowl to mix everything else in to stir. It's too hard being too careful. Much better. Yeah.
Your pastas.
Pasta. How you bouncing the pasta?
Come on. You sticky little booger.
I always add oil to all my pastas.
2 cups of cut up
However much you have left over
turkey.
for the holidays.
3/4 of a cup of peas.
We have used pig rotisserie chicken for this recipe before. Entire small jar of pimentos, maybe about 4 ounces.
Yeah, 4 ounces.
4 ounces. Nice and colorful. Got your orange and red and green and brown and pour it into your baking dish. All that sauce. In a separate small bowl, we're going to add the rest of the Parmesan cheese. It's about a 1/2 cup of panko. Plain is what we use. And incorporate. Preheat oven to 375. It's nice and golden brown. Oh, see how it's all bubbly? Maybe when it took you off a little bit before we cut into it.
Let it sit for 15 minutes.